Yep. How are we doing? Sunday, 11th of September. There's another reason that date's important. I'll remember soon. The Queen's coffin is heading from Balmoral and then to Aberdeen, then down the coast to Edinburgh. So there we go. We'll see where that ends up. Maybe in the sea, maybe not. My head has to keep bowing down there, not to the Queen, but because the setup here is ridiculous. I need more space. I'll probably have more space in like a cramped rape apartment in New York. That's where I'll have more space, I would think. But yeah, so the body's on the move. King Charles described it as his mother's last great journey. It might be great. It might. I guess if you're just trapped in the mind of a dead body, then it might not be good. Are we nearly there yet? Where? Life? No. Aberdeen. Ultimately, Edinburgh. There we go. I don't know how well you can hear that music or if it's too loud. I'm sure I'll find out if anyone jumps in here. Right now, it's just me. There we go. Rambling to myself. There's some. I can't play the video though because I'll probably get pulled for that. I think. But it's heading down to Edinburgh. Just where I was at last month. And not many facts on me today. A couple of facts about a couple of diamonds that were taken and now belong to various mythical weapons that the royal family use to slay each other. I think they use for when they come up against other royal families, just sort of mythical sabers and scepters and crowns and Pokemon. It's just Pokemon, isn't it? I think. Probably. Maybe not. Maybe it's not Pokemon. What will we do then? Can we find out if it's Pokemon or not? Now, I'm playing with fate in a couple of ways. This rock behind me has already pulled down a load of old photo frames and stuff, and it might do. There's now a glass bottle up there. I'm not sure it's too safe. I might get rained on. That wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be good at all. Wouldn't be good at all. My words all over the fucking show today. But yeah, let me know if you can hear me, guys, or if this music is too loud. Who knows? Day 2 of mourning. Technically day 3, but it's day 2 of what I'm doing. It's always a day late. Just because I thought of doing it yesterday, really, or that's when I decided to start it. A little bit earlier today. It should be about 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. UK. And yeah, it'll be, depending on what happens during the week, it might be about 4 p.m. UK, 11 Eastern during the week. But I'll hopefully go for the next 9 days now. 9 days, including today. Should be good. Get used to that. I don't know what time Brock is going live today. Maybe he's already live. He goes about 11 Central, right? If he's on now, then go there and watch someone doing something for real. No tweets from him yet, so we'll see what's going on. Hey, good morning, OGM. How you doing? Happy Sunday already. Where does this weekend go? I had so many plans, mainly based around exercise, and I did nothing. None. I walked a couple of miles yesterday, but it's not what I need to be doing. I'll do the same today. I'll take a walk to my sister's place. It's like a mile from here. Yeah, well. Yeah. Do have a little bit more sleep, but that's always the way. I'll get out for a little bit more exercise today. Not really much booze. I had that 1 beer yesterday, and maybe I'll have one today. But that'll be it. I'm on the Diet Coke right now. Just probably more cancerous than beer, but there we go. Just another hang. This will probably be a shorter thing than yesterday anyway. I was surprised that was just some of my teeth falling out. I'm surprised that I went 2 hours yesterday. But, there was a nice little group in, so I thought I'd say, hey. If anyone came here looking for just royal family material, there's going to be very little of it. I might talk about some diamonds in a bit. There we go. It's one of those days where I think I've just drank too much coffee. I think I've had 2, but I might have had 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know. I've no idea. Yeah, I've got to try and back off it a bit. Mainly because I've had 2 curries in the last 2 days. There were some leftovers today. It's not, it's going to give me some deli belly. I think that's the term for sure. Already had a bit yesterday, but it's been good. Yeah, I used to drink 10, 12, 14 cups a day. And I got to the point where it makes me a bit anxious and jittery and I don't really get shit done. So, yeah, I think I've had 3. That might be it for today. It doesn't really wake me up or anything or focus me. The first one of the day is good. And I do get into the habit of, let me know if the music's too loud or you can't hear it at all. If I have meetings, and sometimes I have quite a lot, sometimes I don't. But I like to get one for a meeting out of habit. And then if I have 5 meetings in a day, that's 5 cutting it. I need to calm that side of it down a bit. It's just habit. I don't really need it. If it's first thing, it's understandable. But yeah, I'm an alien before I... there we go. I can't see half my screen because we've got a microphone in front of it today. I do need a better setup. I'm trying to think of rearranging again. I'm in such a weird little space, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll try and figure it out. Maybe I can switch. You don't need to know. You don't need to hear that. You can't see what I can see, and that's good. That's good. This is disgusting what I'm in here. It's clean, but it's cluttered, and the space is weird. I'm on the worst chair in the world. So I'm gonna have back problems just from this chair, I think. But yeah, that's wild. A friend of mine, when we were studying, collapsed. He just collapsed one day, and the doctor told him to cut back on caffeine. I don't think he did. It's not. It's one of the most addictive drugs around. But it's good. It's good. So I'm glad as a species we found coffee. And I've had coca leaves in Peru, which are just strong caffeine. That's obviously the base of cocaine, but it's just the leaf. It's just like a strong caffeine. It's illegal, I think, pretty much everywhere else outside of Peru. But yeah, I took those for altitude when I was out there. You can buy them in just like supermarkets, little stores. You just chew them up, and the saliva just gets into your system, I think, or the mix, and wakes you up, and then you just don't eat them. But yeah, how many you're now? It's both beautiful and not. And you get around Christmas time, you get everyone indoctrinated into getting the red cups from like Starbucks or somewhere. It has to be the pumpkin spice latte in a red cup. So I think part of it is propaganda and habituation as well. I need this fucking spice latte. We don't. And Starbucks convinced us that we need to carry hot drinks around. Why would you carry a hot drink around in public? And there's thousands of other people with hot drinks in busy areas. It's wild. Yeah, I'm not. Sometimes the smell of them are okay, but yeah, I tried a gingerbread one. I just pulled some wax out. I tried a gingerbread one the other day, just at home, one of the sachet things. No, it's not for me. I just prefer regular. I drink black more than anything now. Sometimes I have a dash of milk. Again, I'm out of habit. I get lattes if I buy them, or sometimes a cappuccino if I buy them out, but rarely I'm rarely going to places like Starbucks and stuff. That's in an emergency. That's an emergency situation. Yeah, we're getting Tim Hortons here now. It kind of rivals a chain we have called Greg's, which is kind of like a bakery and a coffee place. So yeah, we've got a few Tim Hortons. We've got like Costa, Nero, and then the independent hipster places where sometimes they don't even have a menu. Like, what do you have? And they go, what do you want? I don't know. And then I just say things like flat white because it's one of the only hipster coffees I know. I don't want to order a latte and him to go, huh, huh. Reminds me of Louis C.K.'s The N-word joke. That N-word made the shit out of my coffee. Those little hipster places. But, you get some good coffee in them. I'm looking forward to finding some coffee spots in New York. Gotta have good coffee in New York, right? So if you see me post a picture in a Starbucks in New York, then shoot me. Actually, the problem with those places is they often have good Wi-Fi and power sockets. So yeah, maybe I'll have to go in one in emergency situations. But I want to find some good independent places in New York. I'm already doing research on restaurants. Canada, I've not been to Canada, but when I went to Brazil this time, I got a few hours layover in Toronto, and looking out the window, you can see the city and stuff. Yeah, I think I need to visit Canada at some point. I should. It's not a bad flight, and it's there's a few places I want to go and see over there, and I'm not that great on the geography with it. But I think it's definitely be on the list. Go and see some countryside, go and see some cities, get fucked up in Canada. Sounds good to me. Oh yeah, and you know what? The cold coffees, wherever they come from, I like them even in winter. I like an iced coffee. I buy the pre-made ones in the supermarket, but an iced coffee in winter is great, and in summer perfect. So I'll try a Tim Hortons. It's probably not the same here. It's probably not the same, but I'll give it a go. Mr. Matt Napo in the house. Yeah. I met some Canadians in Peru actually. A brother and a sister in Lima. They were staying in like the sister hostel to our one, and we got fucked up. And I think I made the cab by get back to the hostel at 7 a.m. and the cab was at 7:30 a.m. and we had to pack. I left all my keys there, keys to offices, labs at the time, house. I got all the way back from a 25-hour journey and had no door key. But yeah, we met a couple of Canadians and kept them both on Facebook and stuff. So I see them. They live somewhere where you need snowmobiles. The brother has a snowmobile and plow business. So well in the stick somewhere. I don't know exactly where they live. But lovely people. Last night about 1 a.m. I found the South Park 25th anniversary concert. It's only been about 2 weeks ago. The full thing's on YouTube. It was great. They did a live show at Red Rocks, and they had the Blame Canada song from the movie. Blame Canada with their beady little eyes and a flappy little head. Blame Canada. It's a great song. That's often what I think of when I think of Canada, but not really. But yeah, if you're into South Park, check out that concert for the 25th anniversary. It's great. They had Rush came out. They had Ween and Primus playing with them, and they were both playing songs and doing a lot of the songs live. They had the animation up, and then they had some of the animation go up the side of the rocks on Red Rocks as well. So the guy did the Kohinoor 2012 thing, and then he lost his mind. He was a tech guy in San Diego. He lost his mind, got naked, and went around knocking one out all over San Diego. So South Park did a song called Jackin' It, Jackin' It, Jackin' It, Jack, San Diego. And they did that live. It's phenomenal. And they had, not Stan, the other little... I should fucking know. Maybe it is Stan. Yeah, Stan. They had him, like, so a child naked, jacking it off, beamed up onto Red Rocks at like 50 feet high while singing Jacking It Smack. So yeah, phenomenal stuff. And I really need to catch up on some South Park. Hello. Where are these other pigs at? Not as many pigs around today. I imagine Brock will be streaming in like 90 minutes or so. Normally goes at about 11 CST. Yeah, I stayed up till 3 a.m. for no reason. And part of it, I ended up watching the entirety of that concert. And God, it looks like such a good venue. I'm going to have to go and see something at Red Rocks. One day, one of my future trips, I'll have to go over to Denver and then die of altitude sickness, have a heart attack whilst, I don't know, everyone else is on mushrooms. So yeah, guys, they're driving the coffin today. I can't really play it, I don't think. From Balmoral down to the coast, Aberdeen, they were there earlier, then they're going down to Edinburgh. The coffin is going to lay around in a cathedral in Edinburgh, just around the corner from where I did stand up last month. You got the Royal Mile, which runs from the castle down the hill for 1 mile to Parliament, and it's up on there. So one of the places I did stand up and where Jamie did his was right next to this cathedral. So we were there where the body's going to be, all rotten and stuff, unless she's been embalmed. Probably embalmed the royals, isn't they? See if they'll come back in 50 years when we invent anti-death medicine. Again, my brick wall might fall down. I'm a bit worried about the fan on it. But I almost got smacked in the face by a picture frame that's up there earlier. But yeah, so the body's going to stay out there. It's going to come down to London by train for Wednesday. My mother's in London today, going to the palace, paying her respects, all that stuff. She probably won't get anywhere near it. There's thousands of people up there. Yeah, maybe we talk about some of the diamonds. The diamond on the front of a hat was stolen from India, and the one on the sabre that she uses for laser beams to other royal families is and to communicate with the other Illuminati and the Clintons when they're talking about sacrificing kids. Was stolen from Africa, and it's fucking diamonds like this big. Wild stuff. I think that one's the biggest in the world. Let me have a look here. The Kohinoor diamond. I don't know why I did an accent. You don't need to know an accent, Carl. Yeah, I had some internet issues today, so yeah, maybe I can put this one over here. Pink. The Hindustan Times. This big ass crown here. Let's have a look here. I'm sure there's more shit on here. But I think this diamond was taken from India. It was found in like the 14th century. It's fucking massive. And somehow the Brits took it in the 1800s, I think. And then it's ended up, for Queen Victoria, and it's ended up being passed down as on the crown now. That was, I'm sure no one died or was threatened in the acceptance of that gift. So I don't know what everyone's complaining about, really. Yeah, that's the Kohinoor. And there's another thing on the scepter, which came from Africa. I guarantee we slaughtered some of those, just because it's tradition, I think, in British royal family to slaughter African people. I think it's, nice tradition. Not nice, obviously. It was ironic. So I said that. And isn't it ironic? There we go. There we go. Oh, look at that lighting. Kind of, I think I thought to get it right in here. Let's drop some of that down a little bit. and a little bit blurry. There we go. Tiny bit fresher today. Had a buzz. Cut some of this. Had a shower. I've changed. I'm in different clothes. I'm trying for you guys, you know. I don't think I'll put any deodorant on today, though. I can see it there, and I kind of want to put it on. I've got like a little rolly one, but that would be weird to do it on a... Fuck you. Fuck you, mother. Smell out there. And you know it's going to come through the t-shirt on the black t-shirt as well. There we go. It's definitely going to come through there. But at least I think stink. I'd rather put some chemicals on my body that are undoubtedly being absorbed and ultimately causing me cancer than just, you know, have a natural musk. Because we've all been fucking indoctrinated into doing that shit as well. But there we go. It's life. Napo, I heard you were up on a roof yesterday. Stop it. You're 63 years fucking old. It's not cool. I think my dad was like 69, 70 when he fell off a ladder. They thought he had a stroke while he was up, mini stroke while he was on the ladder, and he was outside unconscious being sick, and he refused to go to hospital. He told the paramedics to fuck off. But yeah, he's finally admitted no more roofs. Yeah, I'm getting a bit more reticent to do things, but I used to love climbing up, getting up ladders and getting up roofs and stuff. It's fun to be up there. I know, but you're 63. You get into a point where you need to start thinking: do I need to be on the roof? Can I pay a Mexican to do it? Probably, in your case, right? Are any Mexicans in Long Island? Just get someone else, and then you can go. I used to do the roof thing. How are you falling off regularly as well? It's wild. Safety first. Yeah, I like seeing down from heights. I want to go one of those glass floored buildings at some point. I see things up there. What, like the neighbour's garden or the nuclear power plant? You got a little porn stash up there from the 80s, a bit of an over 50s with a centerfold you've got to bang out. I found one of those in a bin when I was like 20. It was an over 50s, and we kept it at work in the cupboard. And it was, the centerfold on the staple was an open one of these. It was one of those indeed. Where are we going here? 23 minutes. Yeah, I won't be doing 2 hours today, that's for sure. I think I'll do an hour, if that, and get the fuck out of here. I want to see a bit more of the day today, even though I think it's a bit grey. I was a little late doing things last night, and I still haven't watched Rings of Power episode 3. God damn it. Natives, you're not afraid of heights, OGM. Also, the ones that worked on the bridges here. Yeah, I remember. There's a great picture going around of the guys working on is it the Empire State Building, or is it one of the bridges? We just got the old workers, and they all look about 80, and they just got no safety gear, and they're just hanging, having their lunch and smoking. Fantastic. I once spied on what I didn't. Oh, I've got to be careful. What I didn't know to be my half sister from, not from a roof, but from a high window. Okay, no, I'm not going into it here. I'll tell you in person. Fuck, I didn't know till like years later. No, I can't say it out loud where I am right now. But it's my half sister, so it's a story for another time. When my parents are dead, I'll tell that one. Until you get caught, though, and then there's just this head looking down. That's the bad place to be. Bond, Dylan. It's blown in the wind. Is that it? Yeah. Well, they're not very strong bricks. Or actually, I've meditated to the point. Michael Zinn taught me to meditate to the point where I can flow reality around me. When I had my first mushroom experience in Amsterdam, that's what the walls were doing for real, but they were doing it. It was more like it's fucking horrible. I had no idea what was going on. Yeah, I turned the fan on because I do get sweaty. Still a bit warm. It's kind of muggy. It's raining a bit, but it's yeah. When I start expelling energy, even talking, even getting energy going into the camera, it's losing in the wind. Let me see if I can adjust this a bit here. Yeah, the lighting's not so good. Back in Cardiff, I used to have the lights off, and my light that I have here, and it was fine. I had a backlight, but I don't know. I can't get the balance between too bright and new light. Let's switch through some modes here. Let's give some blue. Yeah, and it's not quite driving the camera as well as I'd like, which probably is related from it being. Let me try turning the light off. If you solely get this light, camera's driving better, but yellow. Yeah. Maybe it's just there. It's a little bit dark, but fuck it. Autocorrect is the absolute worst. You're on your phone, sir. Oh, today I've given my dad access to my Netflix account. He's never seen Netflix before. I don't know what it is. So we'll see. We'll see how he gets on with that. I'm going to have to send him instructions and tell him not to press my account. He's got his own profile. But I'll be showing that later. And then that might convince him to buy a smart TV. And he can have it on his TV. Always exciting to get the olds up and running. As long as if they fuck with my account, I'll go crazy. Like start watching shit I'm watching and lose my place. Yeah. So, I'm researching food places for New York already because, as I said, I fucked up all those years ago. I'm getting Italian restaurant, but like affordable places, you know. A couple in the West Village, I think. There's a couple of sandwich places knocking around. And now next, I'm going to research pizza, and we'll see what's going on. But yeah, I need good recs, you know, reasonably affordable places that are nice and that are kind of. Some of them probably be more well known than others, but some not as obvious. Certainly no touristy shit. So yeah, I won't be going to try and find anything nice on Times Square. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'll walk through it though. You know, you gotta walk through it, right? You gotta go past. There's a picture of me in Times Square from 2010, and I'm so thin, so I might get a comparison of how fucking grim I am these days. But better than last year. But yeah, this is no 2010. But I'm trying to herd one cat, not herd cats, but it's just one cat I'm trying to get responses out of. But yeah, so I don't know when I'll be alone, who I'll be with when. But you know, fuck it. I'll just be on some sort of sweaty mission, stopping my ass bleeding, comedy, etc. The time's flying. It's like, oh, guys, I'm sorry, America. Hey, America, I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Normally I know. But There we go. There we go. Do you feel better now? Do you feel better? Happy 9/11 to America. I hope you get what you wished for. I hope you saw the family. I don't know what you do for this one. I know you have Thanksgiving. We kind of don't, but we both share Christmas. You've got 9/11. We've got 7/7. You know, I know you like to outdo us, do the bigger things. Things are always bigger in America. So, yeah, happy 9/11. And I hope that it's everything that you wished for. And, yeah, check out these memories, you know? Beautiful. Okay. Typical fireman running away from disaster. Hey? I don't even need to say anything anymore. It's unbelievable. There we go. Happy 9/11. There was a point. There was a point to that. I don't know what it was. Yeah, I can't quite see the whole screen. Actually, it's weird. But no, yeah, it's okay. It's better than it was, but I can do some improvements. But again, I'm gonna have to wait for a permanent place because I wanna get some stronger lights and some box lights, and a box light, and I've just got one small ring light at the moment, like an Instagram. Hey there. Yeah. It's always embarrassing if someone's around and they walk in and see you using one of those, isn't it? And it's like, I haven't got tits, so I don't know what. I'm sorry, if anything. God, I'm so uncomfortable. I'm sitting on the edge of this thing. Trying to get a cushion behind me here. Oh, take care of that back. Take care of that back. Before 9/11, I was gonna do something. What was it? I don't know. Oh yeah, trying to herd the cat to find out when and where I'm going to be. It's kind of annoying though because I want to find out soon because in about a week or so I want to secure some accommodation for at least one of the places I'm going to, and it'd be nice to know if I'm going to have someone to share a room with. So yeah, we'll find out. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. We're hurtling through September. It's already the 11th, and by the end of November, I need to get something submitted in part of my mysterious plan. And yeah, that's another reason why I need to herd the specific cat. So yeah, I need a phone call really. Ugh, I hate speaking to people. You know, to organize stuff. I like this person a lot, but you have to go, oh, are we gonna blah, 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 blah. And then we'll have 2 months to get something ready to submit, including getting photos done, including post. Yeah, maybe I can find so if she does come to Austin or somewhere, maybe we could find someone who's got a camera and we could get photos taken of us there. I don't know. Yeah, we need some pictures of us taken, some professional pictures, hopefully. And then I'll probably do the rest of the artwork myself unless it goes wrong. And then I'll pay a Vietnamese person to do it. And then hopefully we can start talking about that stuff, which should be interesting. Which would kick off things for next year, but it'll be many months into next year. So we'll have to start filling out. I'm talking in riddles. But yeah, I've got shit to organise. What else is going on in the world? Nothing. It's just been all the news here. It's just the Queen. So, and then a little bit sometimes the King. So it's just that stuff everywhere. So I'm trying to more or less block that stuff out. I don't know what else is happening. The Queen was a mechanic in the army in the 40s, which is quite cool. So she could fix a Land Rover, and she was also a driver. I thought that's quite cool. I can't fix a Land Rover, so Who am I? Who am I to say anything? Eh? Who am I to say a thing? But she's dead though, so she's dead and in a box and heading to Edinburgh. Edinburgh. I miss Edinburgh already. I miss it. I miss it as a city. I'll have to go up there when the festival isn't on and try and do a couple of nights up there. That's the plan. And yeah, the guy that runs nights that lives there, I couldn't do any of his nights which is wild. He was so busy though, and you always feel a pain to ask. Oh, can you think of me? Can you think of me? So, yeah, sure. And then you don't get an answer, and then you bump into him in the street, and it gets awkward. But he's a good guy, Jim. He's a good guy, so I'm not really mad. It would have been nice to do a little bit more. So I might have to go up when it's not the festival and try and do a few things over a few nights, which will be fun. Oh, great aunt that was serving what in the war. That's cool. Yeah, I forgot. There's some pictures that have come out of her next to the Range Rovers and stuff, and I knew she used to drive them over the Royal Estates and stuff and all that. But yeah, at least she did something in the past, you know. But yeah, she gave up her personality for 70 years. 75 years really. Wasn't allowed to express herself that much. It was just like subtle shit she could do, and just constantly shaking hands and meeting people you don't care about. Oh, hello. She had these secret signals for her bag. So if she was talking to someone, she would do something with her bag, and like security would go, "Let's move her along," because she's bored of this guy. This guy telling her about his life and his charity work. She's had enough. Yeah, and I walk past the house all the time, like Buckingham Palace. So I go around the back of it all the time. And sometimes you think, could I get over that wall? And think, no, you get shot. But it's not that high there. But I think the security is rather sneaky around the back. I think there's flats full of rapid reaction forces and stuff right opposite. So it wouldn't be a good plan. But I did walk past a couple of months ago and asked the police if she was dead yet. So got scowled at, didn't I? But just joking, just a joke. But next month, I guess I can do it and go, so she is dead. And then see how we get on. And I'm quite close to Windsor as well, where Windsor Castle is. I'm like 10 miles or so from there. Beautiful town, Windsor. Beautiful. The Royal Park is beautiful. You can go and eat lunch on there and stuff. And beautiful old town. It's cool. But it's right next to a town called Slough, which is a dump. It's so weird that they're so close to each other. If you go past on the road, you can see the castle to your right, and on the left is like the industrial estate, and it's the biggest industrial estate in Europe. It's factories and Mars factory and all kind of. But The Office from the British Office, The Office TV show, was set on Slough Industrial Estate. And when I worked there years ago, I used to walk past the building they used for the outside, but it's gone now. And you can smell from the Mars factory. You can smell them mixing up the chocolate. Sometimes it smells nice, and then I guess a part of the process is just like you can smell it all around as well. So you're probably getting like chocolate cancer, and if you live around there, this isn't good. And then you can see the castle in the posh town. This is very, very weird. Running out of royal facts, if I'm honest. I don't really want to get a beer today. I don't want to have a beer today. We'll push this out another 10, 15, 20 minutes. It's embarrassing if you can't hear any music, kind of, because I'm kind of bobbing along to it. I noticed that yesterday at the beginning. I was like, no one could hear this. Fuck it. Who cares? Yeah, so, Doggy, are you doing coffee this week? What's your deal? Is there a coffee with the dog? If I can, I'll try and get a couple of guests on one of these. I'm doing it a little bit earlier, so I'm doing it like at 2 or 4 for us. So I guess I could push them a little bit later. I could do something like 6 or something. See if Jamie will jump on one. It's boring, isn't it, getting Jamie on all the time? Let's see if I can get some other people on. Get past my anxiety. Otherwise, it'll just be me ranting for an hour or two. I think I got away with it yesterday. Today, clearly, I've got nothing to say. There's a Roman road. Listen to me now, talking shit. There's a Roman road at the bottom where I walked my sisters on, and that's the London road. It's literally where kings and whatever would go down to stop in the inns and then go to London. It's just the Roman roads are straight. We're like 25 miles from the centre, I think. So if I get on that road and keep going past my sisters, we end up on Baker Street, right in the centre of just in the north of London there, in the north of the centre. So yeah, I'm pretty close, but I am in the countryside. Okay, Napo's got some equipment issues. There we go. That's never good. It's never good. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I've got this USB mic temporarily. Camera's all right. The laptop is good. So yeah, equipment-wise, I'm okay. I do need another laptop, really, but it's not going to happen yet. All my money's going to be going on traveling again. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just live in America for 3 months. I don't think I can do that, really, and I've got other shit to do. And at some point, I need a home. Would be nice. It's a thought I might have by now, but keep pushing stuff back. That's to be my plan. I guess the good thing is I'm not going to be eating too many burgers and stuff while I'm out. I'll have the odd one, but I've really got to be careful of bread. So I don't really want to be ordering gluten-free stuff. So hopefully I won't spend as much money on food in the States as I normally would. I'll get some meat in Texas. I'll get some goddamn meat in Texas. God damn it. Give me some meat, boy. And a hat. Shall I get a cowboy hat? And a white suit and just eat meat. I think that's the way to go. I can't wear white anything, especially underwear. Bloody sort of browny red stains at all times. Yeah, gave them up a long time ago, didn't I? Yeah. Used to wear them when I was younger, though. They look good, didn't they, the whiteys? And then you realise, I realised, got poop in them. Wear black. Walk around proudly with poop that no one can see, but only you can feel. I say. When can I get the fuck out of it? 15 minutes. I'll go for an hour. I'm not scared of an hour. God damn it. You had to pull out of a gig the other day. It was difficult to get to. I had to get through London and then down to the south coast, and it was just too much of a pain. I hate pulling out gigs, but I was like, do you know what? And I'm kind of glad I did in the end. I was feeling like, instead of traveling for 3 hours, I did travel for 3 hours. I just came back to where I was. I could sort of stay at home and massage my calves instead of going out and doing comedy. But the problem is, there's nothing for a couple of weeks. But then, I'll try and film that. So it's like, it will be filmed for me, I think. But I feel a bit out of whack. So we'll have to see. I'll have to try and get my shit together before that. Going to try and use that film for festival submissions or submissions for other things. But I'll try and get a few of those for the next couple of months. There's a lot of fringes all over the UK. It's not just Edinburgh. Edinburgh's the big one. Brighton's probably the secondary one. But then you've got like Nottingham near where Hack is. You've got, I found out a load more. There's a couple in London. There's one in Devon, which doesn't get big numbers, but they give artists free accommodation. So I might be doing a few of those, but all that'll come off the back of what I can get set up over the next month or so. It's so fucking annoying. I don't want to say anything because it just I'm gonna do this. No, shut up, fuck off, organize it, and then you're doing it. Then we'll be begging people to spend money. which is always fun. Please spend money on us. It will be worth it, probably. We don't even know if it will because we've not done it before, but it'll be worth it, honest. Except we won't be saying that. We'll be like, pay this. The tickets are this much. It'll be fun. I might have to go back to the doctors about my neck, I'm just feeling it a bit. And it is partly to do with the insurance claim, because here it's about the length of time now that you're injured. So it's only a whiplash, but I still feel it from April. I know I was bobbing my head around, but still. I think I've got an excuse to go back down maybe in the next couple of weeks and say, look, it's been 6 months. Get that in the medical records, and you ring up insurance. Listen, let's go. Let's get some no-win, no-fee lawyers on the case. Bitch finally paid up, so I got my deposit back from the hire company when I got the van. She was refusing to admit responsibility, but I submitted the best. I had pictures and everything, and I did like CGI vehicle plans of the accident, the police number. I had everything, the record number, and that was paid pretty quickly. It took a while to get to that point. I missed an email while I was in Brazil, but finally saw one. I was like, right, let's sort this out. So got money off that bitch. And next I'll be sending in a claim to our insurance company for a neck injury. But it's real though, because I can feel pain, so I'm not fucking around. And if I was fucking around, I'll only admit it on my deathbed. I go, by the way, my neck never hurt. Thanks for the money. Not me trying to commit insurance fraud on that. No, I'm not. It's genuine. It is genuine. It won't be much anyway. I'll have to look at what it is after 6 months. It's not as much as it was even a couple of years ago. They really clamped down on these claims because people were taking the piss. They go, yeah, I'm injured. I want $5,000. When they had nothing wrong with them. You can't prove or disprove like whiplash, so it's just subjective. But yeah, I was feeling it in Brazil when I was in the back of cabs sometimes going over speed bumps. I was just feeling it a bit more there. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. God damn it, I've got to get a drink. I get very dry. But if I go and get a drink, I'll be tempted to get a beer, and I don't want to drink alcohol today, so we'll get through another few minutes of this. And I'll go and see the family. Actually, forgot my sister's up in London as well. So maybe it'd just be my nephew in on his own. Yeah, I think my mum, my sister, and my brother-in-law are all at the palace today, laying flowers and not crying probably, but they're probably just taking pictures again. Oh, look at that. Probably what. If you see my mother, she's 71. If you see her around the palace with some flowers, knock them out of her hand and call her a dummy. Just knock them out of her hand and go home. We'll find out about that tonight. Oh, I've updated audio. I know most of you probably don't listen to audio stuff, but this is an audio, and I've got, not that these ones are interesting, but they're normal episodes. Finally got more or less up to date today. Rumble as well, which I don't really promote ever, should be more or less up to date as well. I think up to Friday, I think that should be up there now. I'll check. Also, Twitch, if you're watching this back on Twitch, give us a follow on there. And I'll do a Twitch only thing at some point. I'll have to think about something interesting to do. I don't want to just do this. I want to do something, activity. To try and get that up a bit. And then the same for Rumble as well at some point. But because Rumble's monetized automatically. Except it's difficult to get people to go there, and it's not as easy as YouTube, if I'm honest. YouTube's the king, isn't it? YouTube's the king. One of my several pieces of administration with the same person might help this podcast develop a bit in the next month as well. But yeah, I'll send all the questions off today, and I hope to get all the answers back in the next couple of days. That'll be the plan. It'd be good to get some more help with this, and then I wouldn't be rambling like this to you needlessly, pointlessly. There's a part of me that doesn't want a home. There's a part of me that just wants to travel pretty much permanently. I could do it. Especially Europe. I could live somewhere in Europe for a few months. Like, not the UK, right? So mainland Europe, France, Spain, Portugal, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Germany, Netherlands. There's a part of me that kind of wants to do that. Come back when I need to for the visa stuff. Ship off to Brazil when I need to. Ship off to America when I need to. We'll have to see. But yeah, I don't know. Let's try and find what this scepter stone was. Great Star of Africa. There we go. Bear with me, guys. This is the world's largest diamonds. It is, let's have a look here. The Great Star of Africa, 530 carats, worth $400 million US. It was mined in South Africa in 1905. I think I'm going to get my history fucked up, but I think that was, it's on a scepter. Imagine having a scepter. Yeah, it's in there now. Fucking hell, size of it. So that's when she has to fight other royals with magic. I think that had something to do with the war with the Dutch. I think we might have killed some Dutch people and probably some South African people to get that diamond. And now it's on the end of a scepter. It's wild business. It's wild business. I think we should offer some of this stuff back, personally. We don't need it. That's not adding to the wealth of the nation, is it? It's just to say, look, what about we plonk the what's the stone on Matey Boy from the Avengers? Vision. We give that back to India. We give the Loki staff scepter back to South Africa. And we'll keep Thor's hammer. They've probably got a Thor's hammer, right? But I think we should give some of it back, personally. What's it doing? What's it doing? It's doing nothing. Silly app, silly diamond, taken out, give it back. It probably means they can control our minds, or like children's minds or something. That's probably what it does when you combine the scepter with the head diamond. They're probably just controlling children's minds, saying, look, Hillary Clinton isn't that bad. Go to her house. Mow a lawn. She won't fuck you, probably. I think that's probably what it's used for. And that's science. So you can't You can't argue with science. See you in a bit, Matt. I'm going to close this down in a few minutes anyway. I'm just talking absolute shit as normal. I'll try and prepare a bit more for tomorrow, but then I always say that. Have a good day. Take care. Stay off the roof. Yeah, what's for me today? Fresh air. Walk down the sisters. And get it's not exercise, and every time I see my belly in the mirror, I just think, you disgusting slug. That's pretty disgusting there, and slug-like. Teach my dad how to use Netflix. I'll do that. If you've not seen this before, this isn't the normal show. I'm just doing 10 days of mourning for the Queen. I'm going to talk about the stolen diamonds. I'm going to talk about their magic powers. She's heading now in a car down to Edinburgh, in the back of the car, obviously. Well, it's like a flatbed with her. You know what I mean. She's not sat in a car. That'd be like weekend at Lizzie's. I don't know what time she's due in Edinburgh. Let me see if we can find this out. Let's get some live information here. Let me see if I can see. Because they've got a chopper following the car for like hours. Okay, that's not going to stream for me. Where is the coffin now? 17 minutes to go. I don't know. Yeah, it's somewhere north of Edinburgh. They've got to drive down the coast. There's no other news for that. No other raw news today. We'll try and keep on top of it a little bit. I'll share some pictures of you tomorrow of what's going on up there. Oh, and actually, next Sunday, I'm going to see Stanhope. Tickets that I bought like nearly 3 years ago. So I'm going to go and see Stanhope in Hammersmith in London. So if I leave early enough, I could go past the palace and take some pictures, make a video or two. Got a little ticket in there now, or I've been poisoned by MI5. Disparaging the Queen. Yeah, maybe I'll do that on the way to having a pint pre Stanhope. It's so weird having a ticket for something for that long. But obviously, I want to see the show. We'll go and check that out, see what it's like, see what it's about. I'll have to get this. I think this will still be going on this morning, so I'll have to do this before I go up there. Transport should be okay on a Sunday, I think, getting on a Hammersmith. And then, yeah, I won't be getting drunk. I'll have a couple of beers, get in there, watch the show, have one beer when I'm in there, probably 2, and come home. Good boy. A 2-hour trip to Hammersmith. And then I'll be seeing Louis in October. Louis is going to be like 20 minutes away, so I'm going to get Wembley. So I'm going to, be there within 30, 40 minutes of leaving the house. Super easy. In, out, Wembley Arena, back here within, about 90 minutes of travelling that day. So that'll be quite good. And I see Louis. It's good where he's not selling out at the moment. It's where he probably will, but it's just where they're slow. So if it was 5 years ago, they'd be gone. Obviously, now there are some people like, no, I won't go and see Louis until it gets closer to the date, and then all the tickets will sell. So somebody went to see him who didn't say and won't post it anywhere. I'm going to post about it and get a bit of backlash from local comics. How dare you support Louis C.K.? Oh, one of the funniest men on the planet, and I want to be better at comedy. That would be, what a stupid thing to do. Get fucked. I saw there's like a comedy magazine over here. I'm not going to name it. It's fucking stupid, the whole thing. But they reviewed a special and called it shit last year. And it's not though, is it? You're obviously biased against them. It's not shit. It's a good special. You might not like the type of material. You might not like Louis C.K. And I think that was just coming through in the review. And it's like, you're not being honest. So why does anyone read your shitty magazine? I'll never click on an article in there again, even if I'm in it one day. I'll never click on that magazine again, because I hate it. Everyone's trying to be good to try and get good reviews in this fucking article. Go fuck yourself. And I'm not mentioning names, individuals or magazines. One day I might, but it's just silly. Right, we've hit an hour. I'm gonna get lost and go and see some family. Stretch my legs. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening to me talk shit. Tomorrow, Monday, should be on at like 11:30-ish, somewhere like that. So I'll try and update the times today. And see about getting a guest on for the next couple of days, and then I might have to move it a bit later. But I'm trying to do it sort of late morning US, late morning Eastern. Whether I'll succeed or not, who knows? I can't believe anyone watched this at all. What a load of shit. All right, guys, have a great Sunday. Take care of yourself. I might see some of you in Husky Boyo's stream. And apart from that, have a great Sunday, and I hope you start the week well tomorrow. Rest in peace, Your Majesty. Amen. Amen. Ugh.